Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's an honor to be here today to speak about something so deeply human and universally understood, yet often misunderstood. Love. The topic I'm here to discuss today is titled, When a Man Loves You. When a man loves you, it's not just a fleeting feeling or a passing emotion. True love is not confined to the simplicity of words, but is expressed through actions, trust, and understanding. It's a devotion that transcends the physical and reaches into the very depths of the soul. When a man loves you, one of the most profound ways he expresses that love is through active listening. It may seem simple on the surface, but the depth of this act speaks volumes about the strength and sincerity of his feelings. Listening isn't just hearing the words spoken, it's understanding the heart behind them. And it's an essential foundation for building a relationship that is truly meaningful and lasting. In a world filled with distractions and constant noise, truly listening to someone is a rare gift. We all want to be heard. We want our thoughts, our ideas, and our concerns to be acknowledged and validated. But listening in its truest form goes beyond simply waiting for your turn to speak. It's about giving someone your undivided attention and being fully present with them in that moment. When a man loves you, he knows the importance of this. He knows that listening is not just about words, it's about connection. He understands that your voice, your thoughts, and your emotions are important, and he seeks to understand them on a deeper level. But listening requires more than just being quiet while the other person speaks. It's about paying attention to the subtleties, the things that aren't said aloud. It's about noticing when your tone changes or when your body language tells a story that words cannot fully express. A man who loves you listens not only to what you say, but also to what you might not say. He picks up on the pauses, the moments of hesitation, the emotions that lie beneath the surface. In these moments, he doesn't rush to give advice or solutions. He simply listens with an open heart and a willing spirit. It's this kind of attention that makes you feel valued and understood, because it's clear that he is focused on you and only you. Listening isn't always easy. Life is busy, and we all have our own thoughts and concerns pulling us in different directions. But a man who loves you will prioritize your words because he knows the value of communication. He'll set aside distractions, whether it's a phone, a busy schedule, or his own concerns, because he understands that this moment, this conversation is important. His focus is not divided. When you speak, his whole being is engaged in the conversation, and that is one of the most profound ways he can show his love. It's not just the big moments that require active listening either. It's the little things, the day-to-day conversations, the casual exchanges, the gentle check-ins. A man who loves you doesn't reserve his listening for the important topics alone. He listens when you're sharing something that may seem insignificant to others. Maybe you're talking about your day at work, a small worry, or something that made you laugh. He listens with the same attention as if it were a life-changing event, because to him, your thoughts are always worth hearing. He recognizes that every moment of connection, no matter how small, is an opportunity to deepen the bond between you both. And when a man loves you, he listens with empathy. This means he doesn't just hear your words. He feels what you feel. He puts himself in your shoes and tries to understand things from your perspective. It's about emotional intelligence. He's not just thinking about how this affects him or what he can do next, but he's feeling the weight of your emotions and letting them matter. His listening is not just a transaction of words, but a genuine effort to walk alongside you, to see the world through your eyes, and to understand you at the core of your being. This kind of listening builds trust. When you feel heard, you feel safe. And when you feel safe, you're more willing to share your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams, and your vulnerabilities. In this safe space, love can grow. Vulnerability becomes a bridge, not a barrier. And when love is nurtured in this way through listening and understanding, it becomes something deeper, something that withstands the tests of time and adversity. The beauty of this type of listening is that it's not just about understanding you in the moment. It's about caring enough to retain what you've shared and remembering it. He will remember the things you've said, the little details that matter to you, and He'll act on them. He might surprise you with something small but meaningful, a gesture that shows He's paying attention to the things you've mentioned before. It could be a favorite treat He brings home after a long day, a thoughtful note, or even a reminder of something you mentioned weeks ago. This is the power of active listening. It's not just about the conversation at hand. It's about building a memory bank of love that is as personal and unique as the relationship itself. When a man loves you, his listening builds an unspoken language between you both. Words are important, but so are the silences that come with knowing and understanding one another. A shared look, a gentle touch, or a moment of quiet connection. These are all part of the conversation. He doesn't need to fill every silence with words because His love speaks through the very act of listening. And perhaps most importantly, when a man listens to you, he doesn't judge. He doesn't seek to fix everything or offer unsolicited advice. Instead, he listens with an open heart, allowing you the space to be yourself, flaws and all. He recognizes that love isn't about perfection. It's about acceptance. He doesn't need you to be anything other than who you are. And in His listening, He shows you that you are enough just as you are. That, my friends, is one of the greatest gifts of love. Being accepted and understood fully and completely. So when a man loves you, he listens. And in his listening, he gives you a space to be heard, to be seen, and to be valued. It's in this deep, attentive listening that love is both nurtured and sustained, creating a bond that is strong, true, and unshakable. When a man loves you, one of the most beautiful ways he expresses that love is through his unwavering support. Support is more than just being there in the moments of need. It's about being present in every season of life. It's about lifting you up when you're feeling down, encouraging you when you doubt yourself, and being your steadfast ally when the road ahead seems uncertain. Support is not conditional. It's not based on circumstances, but it's a constant, an anchor that you can rely on no matter what life throws your way. A man who truly loves you sees your dreams and aspirations as his own. He doesn't just cheer for you from the sidelines. He actively roots for your success because he believes in your potential. He recognizes that your victories are not separate from his, but part of the beautiful journey you're both on together. He takes pride in your achievements and celebrates every step you take toward becoming the person you're meant to be. His support doesn't just show up in words of encouragement. It shows in the way he rolls up his sleeves and does whatever it takes to help you reach your goals, whether that's offering advice, helping with practical tasks, or simply being there to listen when you need to talk things through. This support is not about fixing you or solving your problems. It's about being a steady presence, offering a shoulder to lean on when things get tough. A man who loves you understands that you don't always need a solution, but you do need someone who believes in you, especially when you can't find that belief within yourself. He knows that love isn't about perfection, but about being there for each other in all the messy, imperfect moments that life throws at you. He will encourage you to pursue your dreams no matter how big they may seem. When doubts arise, he's the one who will remind you of your worth and your ability to achieve greatness. He doesn't diminish your goals, but instead he amplifies them. He speaks life into your ambitions, and he helps you see that no dream is too big, no mountain too high. His belief in you becomes the fuel that drives you forward, especially when the road ahead feels unclear. His support isn't just passive, it's active, rooted in faith in both you and your potential. But there's more to support than just helping you chase your dreams. It's also about walking with you through the difficult times, the moments of struggle, the times when life doesn't go according to plan. A man who loves you is not only there for the moments of triumph, but also for the moments of failure. He's there when you feel like giving up, when the weight of the world seems too much to bear. His love becomes a source of strength, reminding you that no setback is permanent and that the challenges you face are part of the process of growth. He becomes the stereotype mama. Support means showing up. It means being present even in the small everyday moments. It means walking beside you when you need to make tough decisions, providing guidance when asked, and standing by your side when you feel uncertain. He's not looking for recognition for his support, but he is deeply invested in your happiness and well-being. His love is shown in his actions, not just his words, as he stands with you through the ups and downs. Moreover, the support that comes from a man who loves you is grounded in respect. He supports you as an equal, never trying to overshadow your voice or diminish your opinions. He sees you as a partner in the truest sense of the word. He values your thoughts, your input, and your perspective. He doesn't make decisions without consulting you because your voice matters. He respects your autonomy, your ability to make choices, and your right to express yourself fully. When a man loves you, he supports you emotionally, mentally, and physically. Emotionally, he's there to share in your joys and sorrows, to offer comfort during tough times, and to celebrate with you during times of happiness. Mentally, he challenges you, encourages you to think critically, and pushes you to grow intellectually. Physically, he makes the effort to be present in the way that counts, whether it's through a gentle touch, a warm hug, or simply sitting together in quiet companionship. Support in all these forms creates a solid foundation for love to thrive. But there's another layer to this support that goes beyond just standing beside you. It's about helping you grow. A man who truly loves you doesn't just support who you are today, he encourages you to become who you're meant to be. He challenges you to be better, to reach higher, and to break free from the limitations you've placed on yourself. His support pushes you toward your highest potential, helping you see that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. Love is a journey, and support is the companion that makes that journey worthwhile. When a man loves you, he commits to walking beside you through every season, every high and every low. He doesn't leave you when things get tough. Instead, he remains by your side, giving you the strength to keep moving forward. With him, you are never alone. And true support isn't just about standing with someone during the good times. It's about being there when the storms hit, when the winds howl, and when the challenges seem insurmountable. A man who loves you will stand tall beside you, not wavering in his belief in you, no matter how difficult the path becomes. He is your constant, your rock, and the one who ensures that no matter how many times you stumble, you can always rise again. And in that support, you will find a love that is secure, a love that is unshakable, and a love that is unwavering. It's the kind of love that makes you feel safe, knowing that no matter what happens, you have someone by your side who believes in you wholeheartedly and supports you unconditionally. That, my friends, is the power of true love, one that lifts you up and walks with you every step of the way. So when a man loves you, take comfort in knowing that his support is not just an act, it's a reflection of the depth of his care for you. It's in his actions, his words, and his commitment to being there for you through it all. And in that support, love becomes more than just an emotion. It becomes a living, breathing force that empowers both of you to become the best versions of yourself. When a man loves you, one of the most powerful ways he shows that love is through the deep and unwavering respect he offers you. Respect and love is not something that's earned only through grand gestures or perfect actions. It is built on the simple, everyday interactions that speak volumes about how much you matter. When a man truly loves you, he sees you as an equal. He honors your opinions and he cherishes the person you are, not just the role you play in his life. It's about a respect that goes beyond words. It's about living out that respect in every thought, word, and deed. Respect begins with acknowledging your individuality. A man who loves you understands that you are not a reflection of him, but a unique person with your own dreams, desires, and voice. He doesn't try to change you, control you, or impose his will on you. Instead, he honors who you are at the core of your being. He celebrates the qualities that make you different, and he appreciates the parts of you that are beautifully yours alone. When a man truly respects you, he never tries to diminish your light in order to shine brighter himself. He knows that your individuality is not a threat, but a gift. His love is rooted in acceptance, and this acceptance creates a safe space for you to flourish. Respect also means listening. It's not just about hearing your words, but truly understanding your heart. A man who respects you will take the time to listen with an open mind and an open heart. He values your opinions and recognizes that your thoughts have merit. He won't interrupt you or dismiss your feelings. Instead, he will sit with you in your joy, your sorrow, your dreams, and your concerns, fully present in the moment, ready to hear what you have to say. Arise, your reality and your dreams, written in your value and restraint and your concerns, fully present in the moment, ready to hear what you have to say. In this respect, love becomes a dialogue, a shared exchange of thoughts and emotions, where both parties feel heard and understood. And in that exchange, the bond of respect deepens. A man who respects you will also treat you with kindness, not just in the good times, but especially in the challenging moments. Respect is most evident in how someone treats you when things aren't perfect. In moments of disagreement, frustration, or conflict, a man who loves you will never belittle you, raise his voice in anger, or speak harshly. Instead, he will speak with gentleness and patience, seeking to understand rather than to be understood. His respect for you means that even in moments of tension, he will choose his words carefully and handle your heart with care. Respect is about more than just agreeing with each other. It's about knowing how to navigate the storms of life together with grace, compassion, and a commitment to always lift each other up. When a man loves you, he also respects your boundaries. He recognizes that you are your own person with your own needs and limits, and he will honor those boundaries, both emotionally and physically. He won't push you beyond what you're comfortable with, and he will never demand more from you than what you're able to give. His love is not about taking, it's about giving and creating space for both of you to be yourselves. Respect in a relationship means that both partners are free to express their feelings, desires, and needs without fear of judgment or rejection. It's a relationship where both individuals feel safe to be vulnerable and to show their true selves, knowing that their boundaries will be respected at every turn. Respect also manifests in how a man supports your independence. When a man loves you, he doesn't feel threatened by your success or your individuality. He celebrates it. He knows that your strength does not diminish his own, and he encourages you to grow, pursue your dreams, and stand tall in the world. He doesn't hold you back. He helps you move forward. His love is not a source of control, but a source of empowerment, inspiring you to be the best version of yourself. He knows that when you thrive, the relationship thrives, and when you feel fulfilled and empowered, the love between you becomes stronger and more enduring. A man who respects you will also trust you. He knows that trust is foundational to any relationship, and he gives it freely because he knows that you will honor it. Trust is not just about loyalty. It's about being transparent and vulnerable, knowing that the other person will protect your heart with the same care they protect their own. When a man respects you, he trusts you to make your own decisions, to speak your truth, and to live your life authentically. He knows that respect is a two-way street, and that by respecting you, he is building a partnership based on mutual understanding and mutual trust. Respect is about appreciation. A man who loves you takes the time to recognize the small things you do, the ways you contribute to the relationship, the love you share, the efforts you put into making the partnership work. He doesn't take you for granted. Instead, he acknowledges your worth, both in the big moments and the small ones. He says thank you, he shows gratitude, and he makes it known that he never wants to take your love or your efforts for granted. This kind of appreciation is not just about recognition. It's about recognizing the depth of what you bring into his life and expressing that with sincerity. True respect also means being willing to grow together. A man who loves you will be open to feedback and growth. He will not let his pride or ego stand in the way of improving the relationship. He knows that love is not about perfection, but about learning and evolving together. He will respect your desires for growth, and he will be willing to grow with you. This means he will have difficult conversations when necessary, face uncomfortable truths, and work through challenges together. Respect is about knowing that both of you are continually becoming better versions of yourselves, individually and as partners, and that growth is part of the journey. When respect is present in a relationship, love flourishes. It's in the quiet moments when he shows he values you for who you are, not just what you can do for him. It's in the loud moments when he defends your honor, lifts you up, and champions your dreams. It's in every word, every action, and every gesture that shows you that you are worthy of love, of trust, and of admiration. So when a man loves you, understand that his respect for you is one of the deepest expressions of that love. It's a respect that lifts you up, encourages you to be your best, and creates a relationship where both partners are free to grow, explore, and thrive. And in that respect, love becomes a powerful force, a force that binds you together, helps you overcome obstacles, and allows you to build something truly beautiful. When a man loves you, one of the most profound ways he shows that love is through the sacrifices he makes. True love requires giving, not just receiving. It's about putting someone else's needs before your own, even when it's difficult. This kind of sacrifice is not born out of obligation, but out of a deep desire to see the other person happy, fulfilled, and thriving. A man who loves you understands that love is not about what you can get, but what you can give. He knows that sometimes love means going the extra mile, even when it's not easy, even when it means stepping out of his comfort zone. When love is real, sacrifice becomes a natural extension of that love. A man who loves you is willing to give up his time, his energy, and even his resources to make sure that you are cared for. Whether it's making sure you feel supported emotionally during a challenging time, helping with everyday responsibilities, or making tough decisions that prioritize your well-being, his willingness to sacrifice is a reflection of his commitment to you. He doesn't hesitate to step in when you need help. He doesn't wait for the perfect moment to give. He just gives freely, with no expectation of receiving anything in return. Sacrifice and love also means being there for each other in moments of difficulty. There will be times when life doesn't go as planned, when challenges arise that feel too overwhelming to face alone. It's in these moments that the true depth of love and sacrifice is revealed. A man who loves you will not turn away when things get hard. Instead, he will stand beside you, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. He will face the struggles with you, providing strength when you feel weak, offering comfort when you feel lost, and showing you that you are not alone. His willingness to sacrifice His comfort for your peace speaks volumes about the depth of His love. But sacrifice is not just about what is given in the hard moments. It's also about the small, everyday sacrifices that build the foundation of a loving relationship. It's the willingness to compromise, to adjust His plans for yours, and to meet you where you are. Sometimes sacrifice means giving up a bit of His time to spend quality moments with you, even when His schedule is packed. It's about listening when He's tired, comforting you when He's had a long day, and being present for you even when He has His own needs to attend to. These small sacrifices add up to something greater than the sum of their parts. They create a bond that is built on trust, love, and mutual respect. The beauty of sacrifice and love is that it's not about giving up everything for the sake of the other person, but about finding balance. A man who loves you understands that sacrifice is not one-sided. It's about both partners being willing to give to each other in ways that honor and respect each other's needs. He doesn't sacrifice his own happiness or well-being to the point of resentment. Rather, his sacrifices are made with a heart full of love, knowing that true love thrives on mutual care and support. His sacrifices are an expression of His love for you, and they strengthen the bond between you. Sacrifice and love also means being patient and understanding, especially in times when life feels uncertain or when the future is unclear. A man who loves you is willing to let go of his own timelines and expectations to allow you to grow, to learn, and to figure things out in your own time. He knows that love isn't about rushing, but about walking together at a pace that suits both of you. Sacrifice means putting aside his own desires in favor of what is best for the relationship. And this kind of selflessness allows love to flourish. A man who truly loves you will also make sacrifices for the health and growth of the relationship itself. He will be willing to have difficult conversations, to confront issues that may be uncomfortable, and to work through challenges rather than letting them fester. He understands that love requires effort, and that sometimes that effort involves personal sacrifice. Whether it's swallowing pride, apologizing when necessary, or being vulnerable enough to share his deepest fears and hopes. He will put the relationship above his own ego, knowing that love is about the unity of two hearts, not the promotion of one. And yet, sacrifice in love doesn't mean martyrdom. It's not about losing yourself or your individuality for the sake of the relationship. A man who loves you knows that sacrifice is about giving, not losing. It's about supporting each other's growth, encouraging each other's dreams, and making room for each other's aspirations. He will sacrifice his time for your time, his energy for your energy, but he will also encourage you to chase your own dreams, knowing that you are both individuals, each with your own path to follow. The relationship is strengthened when both partners feel supported in their individual journeys, and when the sacrifices made are mutual, the love grows stronger. When a man loves you, he understands that sacrifice is a way to deepen the relationship. It's not about what he has to give up, but what he gains by giving. Each act of sacrifice is an opportunity to grow closer, to understand each other more fully, and to create a bond that is unbreakable. The sacrifices made, no matter how big or small, show a commitment that is enduring and real. Love isn't just about the grand gestures, it's about the quiet sacrifices that go unnoticed, the small moments when one partner chooses the other's happiness over their own. These are the moments that define true love. Sacrifice also creates a sense of unity. It's in the act of giving up something for the benefit of the other person that two people become stronger together. It's not about keeping score or seeing who gives the most, but about creating a balance where both partners feel loved, valued, and appreciated. In a relationship built on love, sacrifice is an act of faith. It's an expression of trust that the love you give will be returned in kind, not because of obligation, but because both of you want to see the other person thrive. When love is founded on sacrifice, it creates a lasting and resilient bond. A man who loves you doesn't just give because he has to, but because he wants to. And in his giving, he is not losing, he is gaining. He is gaining a love that is deeper, stronger, and more meaningful than anything he could have imagined. This kind of love is built to last, for it is rooted in selflessness, in giving, and in the belief that love is not just an emotion, but a choice that is made every day. When a man loves you, one of the most profound ways he demonstrates that love is through his unwavering loyalty. Loyalty in a relationship isn't something that's taken lightly. It's a commitment to stand by your side through the good times and the tough times, to be a partner, a friend, and an unwavering support system no matter what happens. Loyalty is not about perfection, but about staying true to each other, even when circumstances challenge the relationship. It's about showing up consistently with a heart full of dedication to the bond you share. A man who loves you doesn't waver in his commitment to you. He doesn't let outside distractions, temptations, or doubts sway his heart. His loyalty to you is rooted in something much deeper than just feelings. It's rooted in a deep respect and a firm choice to invest in the relationship. He is committed to seeing the relationship grow, to facing challenges together, and to building a future that is secure and rooted in trust. Loyalty is an anchor. It holds the relationship steady when storms come and the winds of life try to shake things up. When a man is loyal to you, he is trustworthy. He doesn't keep secrets, nor does he hide things from you. His transparency is a sign of his commitment to you and to the relationship. He understands that trust is built through honesty, and he is willing to be open with you even when the truth is difficult or uncomfortable. Loyalty means that he will share his thoughts, his fears, and his hopes with you, knowing that you will listen with understanding and love. He isn't afraid to be vulnerable because he knows that true loyalty doesn't involve hiding parts of himself, but instead involves bringing all parts of himself into the relationship. Loyalty also means that he stands by you when others might not. There will be moments when life is tough, when people question you or misunderstand you. In those moments, a loyal partner is the one who defends you, who speaks up for you, and who remains steadfast in their support of you. A man who loves you will never allow others to tear you down, and he will always make it clear to the world that you are his priority. His loyalty is a shield, protecting you from the negativity and doubts that others may try to impose. He's not afraid to fight for you, not in a combative way, but in a way that shows he will go to any lengths to ensure that your relationship remains strong no matter the external pressure. Loyalty also extends to the way he supports you emotionally. He doesn't just show up physically, he shows up with his heart, fully present in the relationship. His loyalty means that he's emotionally available for you no matter what you're going through. Whether you're celebrating victories or facing hardships, his loyalty ensures that he will be right there with you, offering encouragement, comfort, and understanding. He will listen to you without judgment, offer advice when needed, and hold you when you need reassurance. Loyalty means that no matter how challenging the season, he is in it with you, side by side. And I really like the way he put that. A loyal man also respects your space and independence. He knows that loyalty doesn't mean control or possessiveness, but it means that he trusts you to be yourself. He gives you room to grow, to pursue your own dreams, and to stand on your own. His loyalty doesn't restrict you, rather it empowers you. He understands that a healthy relationship involves two individuals who are free to be who they are. And his loyalty is seen in the way he supports your personal growth without trying to hold you back. His love and loyalty are not about keeping you confined to a box, but about celebrating your individuality and encouraging you to be the best version of yourself. Loyalty and love isn't about perfection, it's about commitment. It's about choosing each other day after day, even when things aren't easy. Life is full of challenges, and relationships can sometimes face obstacles that seem insurmountable. But a man who loves you, who is loyal to you, will not give up when the going gets tough. Instead, he will dig deep, looking for ways to strengthen the relationship, to communicate better, and to find solutions together. Loyalty means not running away when things aren't perfect, but standing together, hand in hand, and facing the world with a united front. A loyal man also understands the importance of forgiveness. In every relationship, mistakes will be made. No one is perfect, and there will be moments when either partner falls short. But loyalty means that he is willing to forgive and to move forward. He won't hold grudges or let past mistakes define the future of the relationship. Instead, he will choose to focus on the love that remains, on the connection that exists, and on the growth that can come from working through difficulties. Loyalty is not about perfection. It's about standing by each other even when mistakes are made, knowing that love and forgiveness have the power to heal and strengthen the relationship. One of the most beautiful aspects of loyalty and love is that it brings peace. When you know that your partner is loyal to you, there is a sense of security that comes with it. You don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to be there for you, because you know that they will be. Their loyalty brings comfort and assurance, allowing you to relax and be your true self without the fear of betrayal or abandonment. Loyalty creates a foundation where trust can thrive and where love can flourish without fear or doubt. But it's important to understand that loyalty is a two-way street. Just as a man who loves you will show loyalty to you, you too must be loyal to him. Love is a mutual exchange of care, respect, and dedication. When both partners are loyal, the relationship becomes an unshakable bond that can weather any storm. Loyalty strengthens both people in the relationship, allowing them to grow together and to face life's challenges with confidence. When a man loves you, take comfort in knowing that his loyalty is a reflection of the deep commitment he has to you and the relationship. His loyalty is not based on convenience or circumstance. It's based on a choice to remain dedicated to you through everything. It's a choice to stand by you, to support you, and to love you no matter what comes your way. In total, Sean, and when loyalty is present, love becomes a safe, secure place where both hearts can thrive, knowing they are deeply treasured and cared for. In this loyalty, a love like no other is born. A love that lasts, grows, and strengthens with each passing day. When a man loves you, one of the most powerful ways he shows that love is through his unwavering support of your dreams and aspirations. True love is not just about being there for each other in moments of joy or hardship. It's about believing in each other's potential, lifting each other up, and encouraging one another to pursue the path that fills the heart with passion and purpose. A man who loves you will not only support you, but will actively cheer you on as you chase your dreams, no matter how big or small. His belief in you is a constant source of strength, reminding you that you are capable of accomplishing anything you set your heart to. Support and love means that a man sees your potential even when you may not see it in yourself. He recognizes the gifts and talents that make you unique, and he encourages you to step into your greatness. When you're uncertain or facing challenges, his support will be a steady reminder that you have what it takes to succeed. He doesn't let you settle for less than you are capable of. Instead, he pushes you to rise higher, to aim further, and to trust that the sky is the limit for you. His support isn't just a comforting presence. It's an active force that propels you forward toward the fulfillment of your dreams. A man who loves you also understands that your dreams matter. He doesn't minimize your aspirations, no matter how different they may be from his own. He knows that each person's journey is unique, and he respects that. Whether your dreams involve a career, a creative pursuit, or personal growth, he will stand by you with unwavering support, helping you to navigate the challenges and celebrating your victories along the way. True support is also about being there in the quiet moments, when the path to your dreams seems uncertain or when the world doesn't seem to be aligning in your favor. In these moments, a man who loves you will be your cheerleader. He'll encourage you when you feel like giving up, reminding you of the strength you have inside. He'll offer words of encouragement, practical help, and a listening ear when you need it most. His support isn't just in the easy moments. It's in the challenging ones, when you're on the verge of doubt, and he helps you find the courage to continue. When a man loves you, he understands that supporting your dreams means making space for both of you to grow, individually and together. He doesn't see your success as a threat to his own, but as a shared victory. When one person rises, the other rises with them. His support creates an environment where both of you can thrive, knowing that your growth is celebrated and your journeys are honored. He sees your success as his success, and together you create a partnership built on mutual encouragement and shared dreams. One of the most beautiful aspects of this kind of love is that it allows both people to feel empowered. When a man loves you and truly supports your dreams, he gives you the freedom to become your best self. There is no fear of competition or jealousy, because his love for you is built on the belief that when you succeed, the relationships succeed. His support isn't conditional. It's a deep-seated commitment to help you be the best version of yourself without fear of how your growth might affect him. He wants you to stand tall, to rise in your power, and to achieve what your heart desires, knowing that his love will only grow stronger as you do. A man who loves you understands that love is not just about the present moment. It's about investing in each other's future. Supporting your dreams means that he is willing to work alongside you to create the future you both desire. Whether it's making sacrifices, offering guidance, or working together on shared goals, he will be there every step of the way. He understands that love isn't just about enjoying the good times, but about building a lasting foundation for the life you both want to create. His support extends beyond words. It's shown in the actions he takes to help you achieve what you've set out to do. Love that supports dreams also involves mutual growth. It's not just one partner receiving all the encouragement while the other is left behind. Instead, a loving relationship allows both partners to grow together, each person empowering the other. When a man loves you, he will create an environment where both of you can reach for the stars, knowing that your individual dreams are celebrated and nurtured. This shared support makes the relationship stronger as both people feel valued and encouraged to pursue what fills their hearts with purpose. His support also means that he trusts in your ability to navigate life's challenges. A man who loves you has confidence in your strength, your wisdom, and your resilience. He understands that dreams don't come true overnight and that there will be setbacks, obstacles, and moments of uncertainty along the way. But he believes in you. He believes that no matter what comes, you will find a way to overcome it. His trust in you fuels your own belief in yourself, and together you become an unstoppable team. When a man loves you and supports your dreams, he is secure in who he is. He doesn't need to dim your light to feel good about his own. Instead, he stands beside you, proud of who you are and the amazing things you are capable of achieving. His love doesn't require you to shrink yourself in any way. It invites you to expand, to grow, and to step fully into your potential. And as you rise, he rises with you, always by your side, celebrating your achievements and inspiring you to dream even bigger. This support doesn't just come in grand gestures. It's in the small, everyday acts that show he is invested in your success. It's in the encouragement he offers when you're feeling unsure, the time he takes to help you plan for your future, and the ways he prioritizes your happiness and well-being. It's in the little things that show he's thinking about your dreams and doing what he can to help you move closer to them day by day. A man who loves you knows that your dreams are important, and he is there to help you nurture and grow them. His support is not fleeting or conditional. It's a steady presence in your life, a reminder that you are not alone in your journey. He believes in your potential and will do whatever it takes to help you achieve it. With his unwavering support, you are not only encouraged to dream big, but you are empowered to make those dreams a reality. Together, you create a life that is full of purpose, passion, and a deep connection that allows both of you to flourish. His love is the foundation that holds you up, helping you rise higher than you ever thought possible. In the journey of life, love is the force that carries us forward. And when a man loves you, his love becomes a powerful catalyst for growth, joy, and fulfillment. His love is not just about words or gestures, but about the deep, unspoken actions that show his commitment, trust, and unwavering support. When a man loves you, he sacrifices for your happiness, stays loyal through every trial, and believes in your dreams with all his heart. His love is a refuge in times of need, a source of encouragement in times of doubt, and a steady presence that grounds you when the world seems uncertain. True love is not one-sided. It's a partnership built on mutual respect, trust, and a desire to see one another thrive. When a man loves you, he doesn't just support you through the good times, but stands by you through every storm. He encourages your growth, champions your dreams, and helps you become the best version of yourself, all while embracing the shared journey of life with you. The love he offers is not perfect, but it is steadfast, honest, and intentional. It's a love that doesn't seek to possess or control, but to uplift and empower. In this kind of love, you both flourish, individually and together. And as you walk through life with this love, you realize that with someone who loves you deeply, there are no limits to what you can accomplish. No height too great to reach, and no challenge too overwhelming to face. With love like this, you are unstoppable, and together, there's nothing you cannot overcome.